When will you accept that?
Never! I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf. He thinks he can help Anne. Nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Monk.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable.
I understand what you're saying, sir.
If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he... He's no idea the harm he could do if he does. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bout. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met during a rather lively duel in defense against the dark art.
Oh dear, Professor Hecat. She's a powerful witch. And she knows how to keep students like...
I do miss Hogwarts. But I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft, really, if it wasn't so dreary. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home. It's not the coat.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot... Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps...
I'll do my best. I can promise to speak with him.
Thank you. His search for a cure... I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. I wish you well.
Revelio.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian? I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply giving...
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on.
Expelliarmus, Defender, Defender!
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Expecting to dig through this rubble.
Glacius! Expelliarmus! Protego! Defendo! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
No! Defendo! Bring me a dozen humans to battle. I'll take all.
Expelliarmus! Glacius!
Utterly pitiful this. I won't rest.
Glacius! Expelliarmus! Descendo!
No!
Protego!
You think this is funny? You are what's supposed me.
Defendo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus!
You've made your last mistake. You look tired. Oh, little man, what did you think?
Glacius! Expelliarmus!
There you are. Let's get
Descendo!
this.
Defendo! Expelliarmus!
Rather unwise coming back this way.
Glacius! Expelliarmus! Descendo! Defendo! Glacius!
That was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
This is where it happened. We smelt before my uncle and I could stop her. Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flame. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by.
My thoughts exactly. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here.
And at Rookwood. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason.
Revelio!
They have stations for everything. I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio!
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Revelio. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. but it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isidore.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a...
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you went... You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non... If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out. Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about.
Incendio!
Tells me they're after something bigger.
Seems these journal entries are from Isidora's travels. A journal entry of Isidora's. I should hold on to this. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Confringo. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but...
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here.
We can. But perhaps best not...
Understood. Well then, invisible secret... I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic.
True. Perhaps this triptych.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not. Sounds worth looking into. Any idea where?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Thomas Brown knows more about books. What's wrong with your sister? Afraid of a staircase? Come and see! Woohoo!
I think
How
Madame
nice
Fidel
to
was
see you,
brother
my
was a
young
professional
friend.
Quidditch player. Wish I could meet him.
Oh.
And your reading is The Dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Hello! I don't believe we've met officially. I'm Amit.
Hello, Amit. It's nice.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have...
That's very kind of you, Amit. Are you sure you won't need it?
I'm certain. It's my old one. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard of it, I assume? I mean, it's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby either. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well, thank you, Amit.
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss. I have some, reading to finish on the lower deck. Come find me there afterwards, and bring the telescope. Try to put off my stargazing as long as I could.
This was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
A pristine night for stars.
I have the telescope. It's nicer than I'd expected.
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is,
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so happens I've been... And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it to find...
And you need someone to help find it.
I do. Are you in? No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than... Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope.
No need to convince me. Let's get going.
Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cowards. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure.
A little foreboding.
A few cobwebs and some... Amit, could I ask you something?
Oh, certain...
Where precisely is the...
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library, it may be somewhere along the castle wall.
Why are you so fascinated with...
I suppose because there is so much to learn about them. I mean, there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet.
Actually, that's all I wanted to know. Expelliarmus! Incendio!
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be lurking about?
Oh no, not this close to school, I mean.
Look, there's a table. I think you should. The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are gateways to the... And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured.
Thank you, Amit. I look forward to reading.
And I look forward to writing them. This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the grounds and forest. All back. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't bother returning it.
That's quite generous. Thank you.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobbledygook, you know. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce... Anyway, glad our adventure...
You can't imagine how...
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
I won't give up.
What were you and Ominous speaking about?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here. Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing to do with it. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold the answers we need.
The dark arts do pique my interest.
There's more to dark magic than people realize. The Gaunts know this. Better than... Perhaps I've spoken out of turn. Ominous's family history is personal.
I'd like to know more about it if you wouldn't mind telling me.
Very well. But Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you familiar with the Cruciatus Curse?
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. It inflicts him. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualm. Ominous described the sound of the victim's cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself, as punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to, but he still hasn't forgiven.
How horrible. Poor Ominous.
After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. And more often than not, he winds up listening to me. I'll remind him of that when I follow up about the scriptorium. Watch for my owl. I'll have news soon enough. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Hogsmeade, here I come. Revelio.
See if there's something you need. Thank you for your patronage. It's been a pleasure.
said that travel broadens the mind.
Psst, over here. Quietly. I am glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And one other thing. Harlow mentioned you to his colleagues. They did not mistake.
No, they didn't.
Why did you lie to me? And what do they want with a Hogwarts student?
Professor Fig told me to keep things quiet, but I know I can trust you, Natty. Rookwood and Harlow want something Professor Fig and I found at Gringotts.
When were you at Gringotts?
Just before I came to Hogwarts. In fact, it's why I was late to the sorting ceremony. A portkey brought us there after the dragon attacked our carriage. There's one more thing. It's a bit odd, if I'm honest. Professor Fig says I have a rare connection to a powerful form of ancient.
Is that the magic you used fighting the trolls in Hogsmeade?
I think so. I'm still learning, but I can see traces of it. And I've cast magic I can't otherwise explain.
It is. And I will have more questions. For now, it's safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us, to all of us. And we can... That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here, and why I wrote to you.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be... It is frustrating that we do not study apparition until our 6th year. We could get past this gate instantly.
Revelio.
Venite. Oh, nothing.
I wonder what... That did it. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! 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 Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Compulso. Accio. Compulso. Revelio. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Defendo. Confringo. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Glacier. Wingardium Leviosa. Flipendo. Depulso. Accio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. Reparo. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Arresto Momentum. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio. Dead end. Must be another way in. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Accio. Depulso. Arresto momentum. Depulso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Homura. That is... My guess is that we'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
High Wing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back.
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blast it! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
It doesn't surprise me you're looking for bravery. You should so short on it yourself.
Accio! Depulso! Accio! Wingarddium Leviosa! Arresto momentum! Not the safest place to sneak into.
What's this?
Glacis! Confringo! Defendo! Revelio. Totalis.
Time to teach someone a lesson!
Hello, Hamora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Anyone looking for troubles found it in me.
Petrificus totalis.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy this. I see you!
Incendio! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Aloha Mora. Revelio. Revelio. Highwing. It's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry. Ho! Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run.
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Harlow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you.
Faster, Highwing! Highwing, go! No need to race now, my friend.
You can get all sorts.
Get away from me!
What are you up to now?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Sirona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted...
I retrieved a stolen helm he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain...
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our...
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he could... Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something.
Rookwood Castle.
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood...
Deke would like to talk with you at the moment. Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deke has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space for your beasts. As Deke was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deke knows how you can test the item of clothing that you enhanced in the enchanted loom, and perhaps help an old friend in the process.
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave near Hogwarts. Tobbs' master...
That sounds awful.
As the item you wove in the loom...
I understand. Leave it to me, Deke.
Oh, thank you.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu.